Yeah.
Yeah.
Eyes, please.
I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, everybody, for the robust crowd we have. If you have cell phones, if you would be kind enough to silence them or turn them off, that would be during the course of the meeting. That would be great for any members of the public who wish to address the board. I believe there are slips of paper out in the lobby area. You can fill out your name and turn that in so I know to call on you. Let's go ahead and get started. Item 1, the roll call. Callie?
Armstrong. Here. Branson.
Here.
Earp.
Here.
Hedges.
Here.
Overton. Here. Uphaul.
Here.
Ryder.
Here. Before we go any further tonight, I would like to take a moment to recognize the passing of 2 members of the Mattoon Community Unit School District Number 2 family. We recently lost former Board of Education member Bill Standifer. Bill cared deeply about his community and our schools, whether as a teacher, a coach, a business owner, or a board member. He was always looking for ways to serve others and make Mattoon a better place. We are grateful for Bill's years of service and the lasting impact he had on our district. We also mourn the loss of Mr. Dwayne Huffman, a paraprofessional at Mattoon High School. Dwayne dedicated his life to education and genuinely loved working with students. His positive attitude, caring heart, and commitment to helping others made a difference every single day, and he will be greatly missed by our staff and our students. On behalf of the Board of Education, we extend our heartfelt sympathy to the Standifer and Huffman families and everyone who had the privilege of knowing both Bill and Dwayne. Would any members like to add their comments on that statement? All right, let's go ahead and dive into the agenda. Let's move on to item number 2, the reception of visitors. 2.1, we have no agenda visitors. Do we have any non-agenda visitors or members who wish to address the public? Members of the public who wish to address the board? One or the other, right? Right, the board can talk to the public. All right, seeing none. Item 3, the consent agenda. It does require board action. Item 3.1, approval of minutes. The special board meeting from June 29th, 2026 is the only minutes we need to approve. 3.2, the Freedom of Information Report, and item 3.3, the approval of overnight trips for IESA and IHSA state series events for the 26-27 school year. Do I have a motion to approve the consent agenda?
Motion.
Motion from Ashley Overton. Is there a second? Second from Jeff Branson. Is there any discussion on the board? Seeing none, Callie, would you call the roll?
Branson.
Yes.
Earp.
Yes.
Hedges.
Yes.
Overton. Yes. Uphaul.
Yes.
Armstrong.
Yes.
Ryder.
Yes. Okay, let's move on to item 4, reports and recommendations of the business manager, Mr. Gear.
All right, 2 things tonight. We just ended last year's budget 2 weeks ago, so we'll start a new one tonight. All right, that is not it.
It's,
Should I put that on the wall? Yeah, here. All right, 4.1, presentation of the tentative FY27 budget. No action on the tentative budget is needed tonight, other than setting the public hearing date in September. Again, these are tentative numbers at this point. More information will be received between now and September before we finalize the budget in September. These currently are the numbers I have in my spreadsheet. And again, this is an estimate of some things because we still don't know some things like evidence-based funding from the state. We won't know until August and some other things that go along with that. So as of right now, we have a balanced budget, which I anticipate having a balanced budget either way, with $54.8 million in revenue and $54.6 million approximately in expenses. Again, the education fund is by far the largest fund. That's where we pay our salaries and benefits out of, which is the majority of our budget. And then followed by operations and maintenance. You know, this has a surplus right now of just over $21,000. Debt services, money in, money out. That's what we pay our debt certificate and our ARB that we still have. Transportation, again, is one of those that's almost money in, money out. IMRF, Social Security. We've talked about that the last couple of years, paying down that unfunded liability. So almost equal there. Our capital outlay is our 60 fund. That is our 1% sales tax and the projects that we're able to do with that. And the numbers I used were the numbers that we ended the amended budget with, hoping that we receive as much this year as we did last year. Working cash is just interest on some money we have in there, and then life safety, again, a very minimal fund. So surplus of $169,456 as of right now. Any questions on any of these numbers?
Do you recall off the top of your head what percentage increase you baked in for the countywide sales tax? Just curious.
I pretty much did just what we got last year.
So flat?
Flat, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then we can always adjust it.
Well, sure, yeah, okay. Okay, that's
But I did,
good,
I budgeted basically exactly what we received last year.
Okay.
Because we went up quite a bit, like almost 500,000 last year, so I don't see that happening again. I hope it does.
Yeah.
But, so, I
Okay,
don't want to get too greedy on that one.
okay.
What all comes out of life safety?
Life safety is the one that we do every year. If Trent knows well, is we do our football helmets out of there.
Okay.
And we recondition our football helmets and our football pads every year out of that fund. And then we usually pick a smaller project and pay out of that. I think one year we did the doors on the back of the high school. And I can't remember what we did last year, but it was about a $35,000 project last year. But yeah, it's usually a small project that has to do with safety in our buildings. And then, like I said, football helmets just follow that, because it's quite an expense that would add to the athletic department budget.
So the resource officers come out of the,
We do that out of the ed fund.
okay,
Yeah, we do pretty much all salaries out of the education fund.
thank you.
Some of the maintenance guys come out of the maintenance, and summer custodians come out of maintenance, but everything else pretty much comes out of the ed fund. Yes. Very good. All right, so that was 4.1. 4.2, board action to establish a public hearing date and seek approval of the FY27 budget. So we're gonna set this, we did it last year, 15 minutes before the regular meeting. So this year it'll be at 5:45 on September 8th at Mattoon Middle School. That's when that board meeting is gonna be held. So the administration recommends that the board establish 5:45 PM September 8th, hosted at Mattoon Middle School for the public hearing date and time for the approval of the FY27 budget. And located at 1200 South 9th Street, Mattoon.
Do I have a motion to set the public hearing for the FY27 budget for the date and time as described by Mr. Gear at Mattoon Middle School?
Motion.
Motion by Cheryl Armstrong, is there a second? Second by Jake Uphoff, discussion on the board. Callie?
Earp,
Yes.
Hedges,
Yes.
Overton,
Yes.
Uphoff,
Yes.
Armstrong,
Yes.
Branson,
Yes.
Ryder.
Yes.
4.3, board action for permission to solicit bids for a bus fleet lease. So we are starting year 5 of our current 5-year lease with Midwest Transit, and we would like to solicit bids this fall so we can have a new fleet in place by next August. So we usually do a 5-year lease and then trade them in or turn them in, and 5 new buses for the next, or not 5 new buses, all fleet buses for the next 5 years. So the administrative team recommends board action for permission to solicit bids for a bus fleet.
Do I have a motion to grant permission to the administration to solicit bids for a new bus fleet lease?
Yes.
Motion from Jake Uphoff, second. Second from John Hedges. Oh, it was Dave Burr, sorry. Dave Burr. Discussion on the board?
I do have a question. So is it going to continue with Midwest Transit, or you're soliciting bids from various
Yeah, we
carriers?
go out to bid, so there's, I don't know how many bus companies there are, probably a handful. But
Okay.
hopefully we'll get bids from multiple and then go with the best bid that we get.
Okay.
How do those generally get picked up? Do we have to drop them off, or does the company that?
The company will, I think they come and get them and take them back, and if it's the same company, then they probably bring new ones and take the old ones away. That was done before I started this position, so I'm not 100% sure.
Any other questions? Discussion? Callie?
Hedges,
Yes.
Overton,
Yes.
Uphoff,
Yes.
Armstrong,
Yes.
Branson,
Yes.
Earp,
Yes.
Ryder.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Gear. Item 5, reports and recommendations of the assistant superintendents. We'll start with Mr. Arnold for the personnel report.
Tonight, the board has in front of them the July personnel report. This is a little bit more slim than generally is, because we had that late June meeting. But we do have some certified appointments and resignations here. the classified appointments, we have Patricia Wildermood, who is going to be Riddle Elementary Secretary, effective for the 26-27 school year. Carrie Beals, Substitute Secretary, effective immediately. Emily Ross is a volunteer, effective immediately. And then some extracurricular assignments here. Mr. Dunn's been pretty busy. Cody Brundridge, assistant football coach, effective beginning of 26-27 school year. Katie Foltz, as high school assistant soccer coach, effective for the 26-27 school year. Tanner Cronin, seventh grade boys basketball coach, effective 26-27 school year, as well as Ryan Pullen, matching high school assistant football coach. Clayton Reed, matching high school freshman basketball coach. Allison Smith, junior varsity volleyball coach. Rachel Stewart, at middle school, sixth grade softball coach. And Marley Van Hoevelen at the high school for assistant girls golf coach. All these effective for the 26-27 school year. We do have an addendum that you should have in front of you there as well that came in after board packets were sent out. We have certified resignation for Melissa Ewing, resigning from Riddle Elementary as fourth grade teacher, effective for the 26-27 school year. Sarah Camfield is a certified appointment at Riddle Elementary School for a fourth grade teaching spot, effective for the 26-27 school year. Rebecca Kimball as our Franklin preschool instructional coach, effective for 26-27 school year. And Amber Logan as a substitute teacher, effective immediately. Also have a classified appointment of Hillary Kinnison as a Williams Elementary paraprofessional for the 26-27 school year. And then a couple more here, certified appointments. Michaela Smith as a paraprofessional at Williams Elementary School for the 26-27 school year. We do have a extracurricular resignation. Phoenix Prinko, if you'll recall, stepped in to help out with wrapping up the girls' track season at Matthew Middle School. She's tendered her resignation effective July 10th for that position as well. Any questions from the board?
Questions from Mr. Arnold?
And I recommend you approve the personnel report as presented.
Motion to approve the personnel report as presented.
Motion.
By Ashley Overton,
Second.
second by Cheryl Armstrong. Discussion on the board. Callan?
Overton?
Yes.
Uphoff?
Yes.
Armstrong?
Yes.
Branson?
Yes.
Erb?
Yes.
Hedges?
Yes.
Ryder?
Yes. Item 5.2, presentation of back to school events. Dr. Wilhoy with her first presentation.
I'm going to share the fun stuff too. So some important dates that we have. Right now is the time of year that we are ready for students and staff to be coming back to buildings. We're getting anxious for that. August 10th is our back to school breakfast at Riddle, and district keynote Jonathan Alsheimer. We're going to have him present to staff, get them excited and energized for the school year. And so staff will come back on August 10th. We have students coming back, 1st through 12th graders, on August 12th. And then kindergarten will start that next day, with preschool starting the following Monday, August 17th. And then September 18th, something to get on your calendars, the Coles County Clash at EIU, starting at 7 p.m. that evening. We also want to make note that the district calendar is listed on the website, and Callie and Katie have done such an excellent job of getting a nice and pretty back to school calendar at a glance. Hopefully I clicked the right one. And all of this is linked to the website. So we want to make note of that at all board meetings. All of these things are linked on the website if you want to go and find them. Parents, maybe if it loads. Yeah, so nice to see that. We also have the larger board approved one that's a little bit more difficult to read. So maybe don't look at that one and look at the next one. Online registration is also currently open. School supplies will be provided for kindergarten through 5th graders, but 6th through 12th grade has the school supply list also on the website, linked there. I did talk to principals today. Some of them have said that there are more parents registering than we have in the past at this point. So that's great news, and if we keep pushing that out, hopefully everybody can get registered early and we get ready to go. So that is all I have for back to school events.
Whose turn is it to lead
Any
off the
questions?
traditional hazing questions?
Yes.
All right. Any questions for Dr. Wilhoit? Seeing none, thank you very much, Dr. Wilhoit. Let's see, I see no substantive business under items 6, 7, and 8. Is there any new business for the board revival? Seeing none, I will entertain a motion to adjourn. Motion by Ashley Overton, second by Jake Uphoff. Discussion on the board. Callie?
Uphoff,
Yes.
Armstrong,
Yes.
Branson,
Yes.
Erb,
Yes.
Hedges,
Yes.
Overton,
Yes.
Ryder.
Yes, everybody have a good evening.
Oh, really? No, man. Yeah.
Go home.